Hi, Mykola. How are you?
Hey Tim, doing great, doing great. How are you, mate?
Doing good. So today we have an exciting topic: messaging and communications inside of SmartMatch and outside of SmartMatch.
Mm-hmm.
So let's cover that. Let's just dive into without any further
Yeah,
ado.
yeah. I've seen it a lot. Like we have a lot of communication channels, external and internal, and it doesn't seem like everybody knows about these communication channels. That's why today I want to cover. And again, I will not dive into some real details, but let's go. Let me share my screen and let's
Sure.
go to our video agency. So, first of all, emails. Pretty simple. Emails are always there. When we create a new account, we always create emails for every user and for agency. But a little bit of tricks, like sometimes it's tricky since we have email settings in two places in SmartMatchApp, under settings agency and email settings. We have out email settings for all automated emails, auto replies, notifications, automation emails. The settings are here, and also each of the users. And plus, let's stay here for a second. What can you do in the email settings? You can apply your email header logo, and in addition to your agency logo, it will be a header. You can add an email signature to a general automated emails, to all of these automated emails. Surprise! For a lot of our clients, surprise, you can create email templates in Smart Matchup and then use these templates instead of typing your messages every time you send a message. And also, we have email campaigns. That's a tool that allows you to have some statistics on your campaigns. Let's say you have a newsletter campaign, then you attach this tag. It's just like a tag for your emails. You add a tag to your emails, and then on the dashboard, stats, email stats for your newsletter campaign.
It's like a tag to identify a certain email as a campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a newsletter campaign or if it's a subscription campaign, whatever you want to call it, like, I know many of our customers use our email setup, which you can send volume emails. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
everyone, you can send volume emails to your customers from clients. Let's go there, like show them because
Yeah.
it's something everybody.
Database
So
basics,
you can
select all.
filter your database maybe by certain tag if you
Mm-hmm.
use our features like lists. And once you figure out, like, say you want to send it to all the paid clients only,
Mm-hmm.
let's say you filter it first, and then you can send an email campaign. And if you attach it to a campaign name, let's say paid clients, then you can see all the statistics
Yeah, I
about.
have newsletter in my case.
In your case, it's a newsletter campaign, but you can call it anything you want. And then once you
Mm-hmm.
send it out, you can see the performance of that campaign.
Yeah,
How many
yep,
of your,
yep.
let's go back now to that statistics to see what you can get out of it. So you can see how many you sent, how many pending, delivered, opened, dropped, right?
Mm-hmm. Clicked,
Clicked, clicked, unsubscribed.
unsubscribed. We allow clients to unsubscribe from a campaign. We do not have a way for your clients to unsubscribe from all your emails, unless they will just block you in the inbox. But for the campaigns, we allow them to unsubscribe from the campaigns. And when you send an email with a campaign included, there will be a button unsubscribe from the campaign, and then this client will not get this campaign's emails anymore. So that's a way to allow your.
And you have to do it by law in many countries
Yep,
and many
yep.
areas. Like, you cannot send campaigns without unsubscribe option anyway. So I feel like we probably will one day dive into just the email campaigns and mass emails in the system.
Mm-hmm.
We're not like MailChimp type of system, but a lot of our clients love to use it to send updates to their database. They love to send, like just reminders, event invites, things like that, and
Hmm.
why not? It's
Yeah, yeah,
available.
yeah.
We just showed you.
So yeah, we have with our Mailgun account on the backend, we have all the statuses for your emails. So if you go to send emails here, you can see a lot of these emails are failed since we have fake email addresses.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
just for the video, but you will
yep.
be able to see your deliverability pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
are you saying that our clients, first of all, have to pay attention to the difference between how to set up their email settings?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
if I
yeah. I jumped from one topic to another. Sorry, Tim.
no, but that was a very cool topic to show at least like the power of our
Mm-hmm.
messaging and communication. But if you go back to settings, let's just structure it for everyone.
Yeah.
Guys, so when you click on settings, you go to agency settings, agency email settings,
Mm-hmm.
and just be clear, this is for your agency settings, meaning that these emails are going to be used only for all the messages that are sent from your system
Automatically from a submission
automatically.
form or some notifications or automations if you do not select a sender, a user as a sender. So that's place number one. But then each of the
And all those
users,
options, look at all the options. You can attach a logo, and that's very
mhm,
important. If you send some automated notifications to your clients, you want it to come with your logo. So this area is very important to set up
yeah.
properly. There's
Also, one interesting thing here, you can add a few reply to addresses.
reply
So,
to, very important. So
yeah.
you simply cannot skip it. We will work on a wizard for all the newcomers and stuff, but this
Hmm.
setup you simply cannot skip, because you absolutely need to reply. You need to send emails. You need to have a template. You need to have email logos in signature. You have to have a
Hmm.
signature with your. If you scroll down a little bit, this is your agency signature. Don't mix it with a signature of
Hmm.
your own
Yeah,
signature.
that's why there is no need in the submission forms. I seen it a lot. You add in signatures to the auto reply message in the submission form here, but no need to do it actually. If you set up your signature in the settings, it will be just automatically attached to every email SmartMatchApp will send.
Well, and I don't blame anyone, because how is it clear? It's not clear to me that it's gonna be like, if there was a message say, for signature for this one, go here. Okay, if it was
Yeah,
some,
team. We have a lot of unclear spaces in SmartMatchApp, unfortunately,
I call them
since
opportunities. It's opportunities for improvement.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's not a bug; it's a feature.
it's a feature. It's opportunity for improvement.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So that's
so
about automated emails, team. But let me please proceed. But then each of the users in your account, if you have multiple users, can have these email settings connected to a user. So each user can have a personal email signature.
how do you get there one more time? So you would have to go on the top right, I think.
First of
That's
all,
one,
agency manager can go to users tab and then just open these users one by one.
and then set up permission. Oh, we
Yep.
have to talk permissions next time.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
We will cover
you
good
can go
topic.
to email settings, and then you can set up signature
Yeah.
for every user as a manager. But if
Yep.
you want them to set up them, users
Hmm.
set up themselves,
Then it's a profile picture, profile, email settings, and it's a great case to share since you
let's
see
go.
here for my user, I do not use SmartMatchApp to send emails. I use my Gmail account. There is a way in SmartMatchApp to enable SMTP settings, connect your Gmail or Outlook or whatever what allows you to use SMTP settings to SmartMatchApp. And then if I will send an email from this using this user in a video account, this email will be sent from my Gmail will be in my sent email, under my sent emails in my Gmail. So that's an option for those who need not the deliverability improvement, but let's say you've been working with your clients using your Gmail account forever, and then you jump to SmartMatchApp. You start using our platform. They already know your email address. They got used to it. It's whitelisted, whatever. Then maybe it's a good option to consider adding SMTP settings to SmartMatchApp. But it's always, Timmy, there is a but always. With SMTP settings, you will lose these statuses. It's always gonna be just sent.
Yeah, they'll, for security reasons or whatever, the way that they remove it from SMTP, from your
Yeah.
SMTP
But
Gmail.
Tim, you do not have it even in Google. When you send an email, you do not know if it was delivered or opened
No, no,
or
they don't
clicked.
allow it because first of all, it reduces deliverability.
Mm-hmm.
If there's some kind of code in there, it just treats it as a potential spam, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the less of this deliverability statistic, tracking, code in there, the better.
Yeah.
That's why they can guarantee you delivery of your emails pretty much 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
yeah,
that's just an option, Tim, and I can talk about it a lot, but then this video will be too long.
no, but
So,
we can dive into those. If you think this is an FAQ type of a situation,
mm-hmm.
if your clients constantly ask you about SMTP, it's by demand, then we cover
Mm-hmm.
it. It's going to be useful topic.
Yeah, I just want to cover a few other communication channels in Smart Matchup before we
But
go.
even if you go back to that personal profile setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is for your personal emails, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Even here, you can set up reply email, inbound email address, email signature. That's your personal email signature,
Yes.
not agency automated messages signature. So
Mm-hmm.
those are very important. I would say number one things to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for
There may be
emails.
high level touch on notification settings as well, because sometimes people don't realize that they can receive, again, messaging notifications inside of the app or by email or even by phone.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we have a few hard-coded notifications. Here we have reminders, and you can select how to get your reminders. By default for reminders, we have email. So here you just select additional way to get your reminders. It could be web here in the notification bell or a text message. And same with incoming text messages, system message, system error, client profile update, birthday reminders, tasks, and
And
mentions.
they're all useful. Look at the last two. New task assign. If you guys use tasks, for example, right? And you want your colleague immediately receive notification when you assign a task to
Mm-hmm.
them, they will get notification. So obviously productivity increase.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the mentions, let's just dive into mentions. It's
Yeah,
amazing
a
feature.
little bit. So we have this functionality, not for long, uh, maybe a year or so. And what's interesting with mentions, you can use nodes, general client nodes. First of all, you can create a node, start typing your colleague name. I don't think I have a lot. Yeah, I have this test, another
No, but
account.
it shows exactly how it works, right?
Yep.
Everyone
And
knows this mention. Yeah.
hey, pay attention to this client. And then as soon as this node will be saved, a user, test in my case, will get an email or a text or email and text notification with what you told, and will most definitely pay attention to Jane, something is going wrong maybe or whatever. So
Yeah, it
that's
comes by email and it's a link directly to the client. It's very useful.
mm-hmm,
It's
mm-hmm.
productivity. Can you try to send it to, because I think you only have you as a user there, and
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. I can send it to me, Tim. That
you cannot.
because no, 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 no.
I think
I can only
okay,
send it to somebody else, I think.
but you only have two users there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we can dive into this section, Tim. The overall idea was just to show what we have, how to use it. We can explain, we can dive deeper, but I can bet maybe 70 or 80% of our clients, they don't know about all these available features. And Tim, I think even today we will not cover everything. Because
Yeah,
if we want to dive into Slack and into WhatsApp integrations and also Gmail integration, it will take time.
no,
So
but we can cover high level everything, and then
yeah,
hopefully we will receive some feedback from you
hmm,
guys, from our viewers, and what they want to see more of. And then we
yeah,
can,
that's a goal. That's actually a goal. So let's jump to texting. As mentions are available in the general notes and also in the tasks notes. So when you create a task, you assign this task to somebody, and then you can use notes for asynchronous communications to check
yeah.
what's going on with this task. We use it in SmartMatchApp. We use it every day for our internal needs, and it works really well because no need to call, no need to chat, no need to text. You just add a note here, you tag, and another person will get this notification. And you can multi-tag a few people at the same time using the
And
same
what's
note.
nice about this is that look at the productivity. There are linked clients to so you have clients right in your database. When you make a note on a certain client, it's linked to the task. Oh, you mentioned the client name, so it's just seamless. It's
Hmm.
seamless, you know. You there's so much to cover about the tasks as well. You can,
Yeah,
we
we
can.
can talk about task a lot.
I think we have already talked about it, but
A little bit, yeah.
please don't keep yourself from progressing with this video. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep you stuck on one point.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So, for today, also, we have a way in SmartMatchApp to send and also receive text messages. Uh, it's not based on SmartMatchApp functionality. We do not send or receive text messages by ourselves. That's why we selected Twilio as a provider for text messaging ability in SmartMatchApp. And you can register your Twilio account, then connect your Twilio account to SmartMatchApp. And then, in addition to emails, send email inbox, you will have your text messages and even calls. You can use Twilio to actually make calls directly from SmartMatchApp. So you open customer's profile, you have something interesting to share, you can make a call, but it's not configured in my system. That's why it's not available.
Mhm.
But you can make a call directly from SmartMatchApp. So
And you can text as well
yeah,
from
and
Smart.
text and send text messages will be there. Incoming text messages will be there. We can set up notifications when you have an incoming text message. And I know, I know by heart, especially in the United States and Canada, emails are like not so effective as text messages. And you can send your introductions using.
Well, it's a channel, right? So you obviously can use email. They're free. Well, free.
Mhm.
You have to pay for your email provider like Google or Outlook. It's very cost effective. With the messages, there's two potential issues, right? You have to open a Twilio account,
Mhm.
and you have to also provide them all the information they ask you nowadays all the questions regarding the type of campaigns you're going to run. They also try to protect obviously the privacy of their clients. if so, it cannot be too
Mm-hmm.
spammy. I mean, they're gonna block you as well. Like pretty much anyone. Gmail can block you if you send spam as well. So
Yeah.
you open a Twilio account, you go through their setup and questions, why you need it, how you're gonna use it, and after that, once you are cleared with Twilio, you can send messages. Just
Mm-hmm.
again, warning: don't use it for as huge, marketing, marketing campaigns. They will block you. But
Mm-hmm.
you can use it for customer communications,
Yeah.
sending
And
introductions to your clients, for example,
mm-hmm.
or sending
Yeah.
updates.
And then there is no issue with spam. With text message will be delivered. Will be under text messages, no different folders, no spam, no promotions, no like
Yeah.
it will be there.
Also, as powerful, and if not more powerful actually than text messaging, if you have a Slack community, or if you use
Mm-hmm.
Slack for your company, and everyone has a in your company or in your community an access to Slack. Once you activate Slack add-on,
Mm-hmm.
it's here. We can demonstrate it if you guys want. Just let us know. We can just dive into this next time. So then you can use Slack as a messaging channel, and it works just exactly like text
Mm-hmm.
messaging.
Mm-hmm.
You will send messages to your Slack users directly, you know
Yep.
and if their community or your for example colleague, or even the community, let's say you have members and you guys are matching people each other, so you can send introductions using Slack. So Slack is a free channel, and
Mm-hmm.
it's powerful channel as well, just like text messaging.
Yep. 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 So generally speaking, team, I don't want to dive deeper today because it again the video will be too long. But what we covered: emails, different options, how to use emails in SmartMatchApp, our
And email status.
email statuses, email campaigns, ability to unsubscribe from the campaign, ability to add custom SMTP settings and use an existing email address instead of SmartMatchApp, text messages, and the smart pings, asynchronous communications. Because
Mention someone in
mentions,
your
yeah,
group.
yeah, yeah. That's what I've been fighting in Smart Matchup for ages. Like, guys, let's use asynchronous communications instead of calling, slacking, and so on. It saves tons of time and increase productivity. Because when somebody's calling you during your working day and you have to pick up and you will be distracted from what you're doing now, that's a pain. With
Yeah, and
asynchronous
also
communications,
email. Yeah, and email templates. Did
mm-hmm.
you show how to easily
Yeah,
set it
yeah,
up?
yeah.
Or
Under settings, agency, email settings, we
did you
have
guys
email
catch it? You
templates.
can create the email templates for any use. So again,
Yep.
so much time can be. If you're sending the same messages to people, you can create all kinds of templates for you.
Mm-hmm.
Very time. You also, before our call, because we did a little brief, guys, before the call with Nikolai, you mentioned you want to talk about support button for your for the member.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's additional communication channel. Because with the support button in the member, if you have member portal
And
under,
more and more of our clients want to
yep.
use member portal for their community or for their membership.
Mm-hmm. So you can just have a selected support user under these settings, and then every member portal user will be able to start a direct chat with you, with me in this case, and I will have just chat messages here directly from the member portal, and I can reply to these messages, and your members will have these messages in the member
Can you
portal.
show how it looks from the portal side?
One moment, Tim.
You have a do we have a okay, let's use Jane. Can we use Jane?
We can.
So Jane here is a member of your member
Mm-hmm.
portal. She's your client probably, and so she is gonna receive matches from you, use your
Mm-hmm.
directory, connect with other members, and Go to your events, of course. You can see all the dashboard here. But guess what? She has a question.
Mm-hmm.
She has a question and she needs to get an answer. Guess what? Easy peasy. She says, okay, hey, I haven't received an introduction for a while. Can you please, send me an
Yep.
introduction?
So
And then you
now
will get, yeah.
I will log out. I will open my agency. And guess what, team? I will not have this message since I'm logging in as a super user. So,
You have to log in as Nikolai,
yep,
the user.
yep.
Is this hard now, or do
I
we?
think it's gonna be there.
Okay, let's log in as.
Yep, and I have a new message.
You see that? You see that, guys? Amazing. There you go. A member reached out to Nikolai, the matchmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Mykola, the matchmaker, says, "Hey, I need help here." Oh, all right. Let's start the chat.
Yep.
Well, it's a channel internally with your member portal. So if you have questions about member portal, if you have questions about
Mm-hmm.
this support button, if you have question about any buttons, anything really, really, that's why we're here. Like Mykola is your magician. Reach out to us via support at smartmatch.com, Nikolai at smartmatchapp.com, ask me, team at smartmatchapp.com. Ask
For
us
for
any.
a moment, Tim, just for a moment, I thought you will not tell your email address. Like, okay, let's keep Nikolai and support fighting and
Well,
answering these questions.
well, I will forward you most of this support questions to Nikolai, of course. But no, I'm not hiding myself.
I know, mate. Just joking.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's that. So wrap up.
Yep.
Please let us know what you want. We do this weekly. Let us know what you want to dive
Mm-hmm.
into, and we will dissect any category, any corner of our CRM for you in
Yep.
detail.
That's why we are here.
All right. I think another successful video. Great. Thank you.
Yay! Oh, thumbs up. My
Have a
camera
great day.
focus distance is like I need to do it like this.
Let's do the screenshot. Bam.
Have a great day, Tim.
You too.
Bye.